by our young would be employees, so as to give them the pleasure and the privilege of managing the booth and conducting the elections from those polling stations. 50% of the polling stations, that's if we come to the facilities which we have, would be we have directed the district officials make arrangements that available. There would be toilets is done from these are the minimum facilities which would be available at each polling station. Next, if we come to the facilities which we have directed the district officials to ramps for available PWD friends, there would be toilets, and these are the minimum facilities which would be available at each polling station. Which toilets, the PWD drinking water, or our senior citizens or anybody who wants to ramps take help for the PWD friends and about the digital part. There would also be a voter facilitation desk, which next PWDs or for an enhanced senior citizens or anybody who wants to take help can take model help. Polling stations. I'll mention about the which would be green digital part of it in the initiative of the commission, so that we are environment friendly. And for an enhanced voter experience, there would be 60 model polling stations also managed, and which would be green. On the right side, there would be 100. Initiative of the commission, so that we are environment 60 friendly. 60 PS, as I mentioned, and would look like as this. As I mentioned, there would be women centric. All some of the identified places will have booths which are on your right side. Will be all managed by persons with disabilities. Next, they are also. This is also a way of PS, as I mentioned, would look like this. Giving them honor and saying that they are fully empowered. They can. At some of the identified places, will have booths which will be all managed by persons. Strict directions have been given that they are also. This is also our way of minimum facility should be on all giving them honor and saying that they are fully empowered. They can handle. Senior citizens, as I mentioned, have an option which commission is giving. Strict directions have been given that if they do not want for any reason, assured minimum facility should be on all booths, and the commission no violation of this. There is a senior citizens, as I mentioned, have an option which commission is giving to. If they do not want for any reason to vote to the polling station, the commission will go to them. So there is a provision of form. Our parties will go home and take their vote. And how would we ensure the secrecy of the vote? The team will go, the political agents of the political parties or candidates would also. Our parties will go home so that nobody take their vote can influence the vote. How would we ensure the secrecy of the vote? This will be videographed. The team will go, and this will be the political communicated agents of the political parties or candidates would also be allowed to go. So this is so that nobody which can influence the vote of the senior citizens. Many states this will be videographed. Elections have utilized this, and this will be but communicated in advance that many when the parties will go and polling station itself. So this is a facility which would be available to them, and also to many states in recently held elections have utilized this from their home. But that also experience is that possible. Many wants to come to the. And as I mentioned, there are 7,400 Form 12 PWDs available to next them, slide. And also there are 7,478 persons with disabilities. That also is possible. They also will have full. And as I mentioned, there are 7,400. PWDs. Digital next platform. There is a PWD. There are 7,478 persons with disabilities, and in advance they also will have full facility at the booth. And there is a volunteer digital platform. There is a PWD app which we call Saksham app. Booked in advance. They can download it and in advance book any facilitation they want from us. If they want, even if they want this volunteer to help them, they would feel at the polling station. They want to all that ask for any facilitation from us. So this is I would. We also have all the PWD friends. Band here. They want to download this app. Light would feel dark, empowered to ask for any facilitation. Performing, and there also are the kind of ambassadors for. We also have there is a band here, very famous band which you all might have heard, Light After Dark. If we come to the youth, we called it the some of the performing, and there also are kind of ambassadors. The for polling stations would look like this. We are making special efforts. There would be a double bridge one. There would be a makeshift bamboo bridge. There would be some of the riverine polling stations. So these are just samples. The polling stations would look like this. We are making special efforts. There would be a double bridge one. There would be a makeshift bamboo bridge. There would be 2 in riverine polling stations. So these are just samples.
which is
We
there
are
in
trying
some
to make
parts.
the
Some people
experience
think that why
of the
go
polling station
and vote
as friendly, so in
as
urban
easy as
areas and
possible
also amongst
for
youth.
the voters.
So, to
Commission
target
and
the
CEO
urban and youth
Meghalaya has
apathy,
identified
which is there in some parts,
five
some
lowest
people
think that why go
turnout
and
booths
vote in every
which is so in
constituency.
urban areas and
And that
also
comes
amongst
to
youth.
300 booths.
So,
All district
Commission
election
and
officers
CEO Meghalaya has
under the guidance
identified
of CEO are making all efforts
five lowest
to understand why there was a
turnout
low voting
booths
last
in
time
every constituency.
in those 300 booths.
And that comes to
So
300.
this is a
booths.
targeted intervention.
All
which one is
district
making.
election
And
officers
also making
under the
targeted
guidance of
intervention
CEO are
through the
making
sweep
all efforts
for
to understand why
women,
there was a low voting
for youth,
last time
for
in those
PWDs,
300 booths.
for senior citizens.
So this is a targeted
So I
intervention
would
which one is
request
making.
through you again
And also
to all
making
our
targeted
young,
intervention
voters
through
to
the
please
sweep
come
and,
for participate in
women,
the democracy
for youth,
festival, for PWDs, for senior citizens.
If we are also
So I would
committed
request
to
through
conduct
you
free,
again to all our
fair,
young voters
transparent
to please
and
come
inducement-free
and
election.
participate
For this,
in the democracy.
while we have directed
festival.
to everybody and what we have directed, I'll tell you
if
just now.
we are also
But
committed
before that, to conduct free,
fair,
fair,
we are using
transparent
technology to
and
empower the
inducement-free
citizens.
For
So
this,
there is an app called
while we have
Vigil.
directed to everybody and what we have
Citizens,
directed, I'll
we
tell
vigil.
you just now.
If you want
But
to
before
make
that,
any complaint to the
digit-
election commission,
I mean, we are using
just
technology
download this
to
app.
empower the citizens.
And
So this is,
you
there
can
is an
take a
app
picture,
called See Vigil.
upload it.
Citizens, be vigil.
If you want to make any complaint to the election commission, just download this app and you can take a picture, upload it. If something wrong is happening, if cash is distributed, you can just take a picture and just upload this. This is your complaint. If you want to write something, you can write, and text also you can give us a complaint. And wherever you are, wherever the complainant is, from his latitude and longitude will be captured automatically, so that we know the location where this is happening. And in 100 minutes, our teams would reach, within 100 minutes maximum, teams would reach, check it, and come back to the complainant that this is what is the status. Yes, your complaint was right, it has been tackled, or it was partially right, or it was not right. Whatever action is taken would just be reported back. And I must tell you that in all over the country, in the recently held elections over the last 2 years or so, people are making use of it. And it is giving us a lot of advantage in tackling problems, defacements, cash distribution, liquor distribution, fights, whatever, wrong time campaigning outside the fixed timings. All this, people are, vigilant citizens are reporting, voters are reporting, and we are taking action. So I would request through you that the empowered and informed voters of Meghalaya, who they are, also use this as much as they can. There are other IT applications which can be used. There is a voter helpline which you can use to find out the location of your booths and others. There is a Saksham app which I have already mentioned. There is also the Suvidha app for the candidates and political parties. They can also apply for whatever facilitation they want in terms of grounds or in terms of permissions. That also is available to them. Friends, the next important point is about the involvement of the political parties at every stage of the election process and of the media as well. The hallmark of the election which we ensure is that every action of ours is in a transparent mode. And secondly, we make disclosures of whatever is happening. So the political parties are involved at every stage of updation of electoral rolls. There are standing committee meetings weekly and even earlier with the district, in every district, in constituencies. Whenever the FLC is done and the commissioning of the machines is done, symbols are loaded, the political parties remain there. Mock polls, storage of the transports, EVMs, booth level agents, polling agents. What one is trying to tell you is that every stage, as I mentioned, when the voting takes place through postal ballot at the homes of the senior citizens of PWDs, that time also all political parties' agents can remain present and remain present. So that entire process is transparent and absolutely for everybody to see. Now, if any candidate has a criminal background, the voters need to know this so that they can make informed choices. So this particular application, Know Your Candidate, KYC, allows the voters to see the criminal background of any candidate. Commission is mandated that each candidate, if he has a criminal background, must publish it in newspapers 3 times prominently, also in news channels, that these are the cases against me, and then so that the voter can take an informed choice. If he wants to still vote, that is the voter's choice. Our job is to put it in public domain, publicize it as much as possible, and then the political parties who have given them tickets must also explain, must also give it in newspapers, and also give a justification as to why they have selected a person with a criminal background. Was it so difficult to get a person without the criminal background in that particular constituency? That also the political parties need to publish, and this application, voters can know what is the ground, what are the charges. We had detailed meetings with the enforcement agencies, the state police, excise, GST, revenue intelligence, CISF, income tax, enforcement directorate, border security force, airport authorities, Reserve Bank of India, narcotics bureau, railways. Why? The purpose behind this was that they all come together and create a situation and a environment which ensures that elections are inducement free. There is no scope for the freebies to be distributed, the cash to move from one place to another or to be distributed, drugs, which is a very, very serious issue, is not transited from here or not consumed here. So we have given directions to everybody, and they will be on their job very strictly. They'll have checkposts at all the interstate and international borders manned by also the paramilitary forces wherever necessary. They will have CCTV cameras there. The Narcotics Bureau will have close look at the route which is used for the transit. Air Intelligence Unit will keep a check on all the planes or the choppers coming into the state or going out of the state. This is in addition to the scheduled commercial flights. If any chartered flight is coming or if any helicopter is coming to the state, the mechanisms are being put by these agencies in place that they come to know of it in advance, and there are standard protocols to do the checking of those things also, so that there's nothing irregular or illegal which comes into the state to influence the elections or to disturb the level playing field at any stage. The GST and the CBIC would keep a watch on the warehouses so that nothing is stocked there for distribution at the time of elections or before the election. All these directions have been given, and we are sure, we are committed that it is peaceful, it is transparent, and it is inducement free. Friends, with the help of all of you, this is what we wanted to convey. And also, media has always been Commission's very close ally, because you are the eyes and ears. It's through you that we hear what is happening in the state, and it is only through you that we communicate to the voters. So today, we would like to communicate through you to the voters of Meghalaya that they come in large numbers, vote, youth, young, male, female, PWDs, old alike, and also use our applications to tell us vigilantly if there is anything which is happening against the instructions or against the law. Thank you very much.
I'll now take questions from you. I would request you, before you ask your question, kindly introduce your name and media organization.